Hey guys, here again with another quick thought, and today I'm going to talk about some E.V.O, the search for Eden. This game is wacky as fuck. Like, seriously. This game, I don't know where to begin, to be honest. This game is just fucked up. I love this game. I love it like a child. I really do. I honestly do. This game is one of the best games I've ever played. I'm serious. It sucks that it's expensive. It's well worth the money, man. I'm telling you. But straight up, this game is fucking weird. Okay? You start out as this little fish, and then, like, you can evolve and, like, add pieces to yourself. Like, you see how fucked up I look right now? Yeah, like, you get even more fucked up. You can make, like, a rhino lion and shit like that, which I think you'll see later on in this video. But, like, pretty much something about you're the chosen one or something like that, and you're supposed to prevent species from taking over and blah blah blah, and you travel through different time periods and stuff. But man, this game is like, it's just fucking weird. Alright, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It is like one of the weirdest games I've ever played. Like, look at this. Look at what I am right now. It's so funny. Like, all you do is just eat shit, and then you get, like, I don't know, I guess it's experience points, and then you can spend it on, like, different parts of your body. See how I'm evolving right here? It's fucking badass. Yeah, now I remember, like, when I first put this game in, I was like, okay, what is this game about? Like, I didn't spoil myself at all or anything like that. I put this game in, I turned on my Super Nintendo, and, like, one of the first scenes in the game, you see this jellyfish, and you're this really small dinky fish. I'm like, okay. And this jellyfish is like, eat me, motherfucker. And then he doesn't attack you or anything. I'm just like, I don't want to eat you. And then, I don't know. He told me to eat him, and then, so I ate him. And, what the fuck? Like, he told me to eat him. It was just weird. And then, like, I don't know, I started getting more fish parts. And then eventually I had to fight the shark boss. And then when it started dawning on me, like, exactly what this game was, then I didn't get exactly what I was playing until, like, I beat the first boss. But there's one thing that's really annoying in this game, though. It's the, sometimes, yeah, you have to do quite a bit of grinding. And just, like, to get, like, upgrades for whatever evolutionary stage you're at. And you go through different stages, and, you know, and you can save them and go between them anytime you want to, but, like, you have to spend quite a bit of time grinding to, you know, sometimes, I had to kill, like, 100 of these bears. It was ridiculous, but it's not as bad as, like, say, like, a traditional JRPG, but, it did get pretty repetitive. But besides that, this game is just, like, wacky. And look at this. This is like a lion with flippers, and he's blue. And I come out of the water and I change back. It's really cool. You can definitely tell that this game came out of a good era of video games. Back when games were unique. We need less Call of Duties and more games like this. This game was made by Enix, which I guess the art style is kind of similar of the games that they made around then. You know, they made the Dragon Quest series, of course, and now they partnered up with Square Enix, and they're terrible now. Absolutely terrible, but this was definitely during their heyday. Back when they made, like, you know, I think they made Illusion of Gaia. Did they make that? You know, I'm not sure, honestly. But I know they made the Dragon Quest. But see, they did a good job with this game. Excellent job, besides the repetitiveness. But you know, I found some tricks while playing this game. When you're fighting bosses, you'll most likely have a shitload of, I think they're called E.V.O points. And what you can do is just extend your neck, you spending 200 points, and it heals you completely. And then you can just keep extending it and shortening it. And that's pretty much how I defeated all the bosses, because they have some weird patterns that sometimes it's like almost impossible with where you're at in your evolutionary stage. Like sometimes you'll have to really adjust just for the bosses, which takes more grinding. See that bear just slap my ass, is like, no, get up off of me. Dude, look how big he is compared to the trees. That is a big ass fucking bear. See how wacky this game is? Like this. Pretty funny. Yeah, but combat's real simple. The whole game is actually real simple. You just bite the shit out of everything. And you just, if something bites you harder, you run away and bite smaller things until you can come back and bite them just as hard, you know? It's just how things go, you know? But, overall, this game is quite excellent. And not many games that are over $100 that are rare actually really, like, genuinely are worth that much money. I would say this game may be worth it to a lot of people, but not everyone. It does demand a price of like $150. I am really glad with my purchase, but overall, like, I can't really recommend this to you. I would say emulate it first, and if you fucking hate emulation, just go and buy the game, you know, it's fine. But, you know, it's a really good game for what it is. I mean, definitely a hidden gem for the Super Nintendo. Definitely. And there's plenty of content to this game. There's tons of, like, hidden stuff. Like, I hear you can be, like, a pterodactyl and stuff like that. And you can be a mermaid. You can be a human. You gotta work pretty hard to do that. I think you gotta jump off a cliff at one point. You become a bird. It's really weird. Yeah, and it has alternate endings too, which some of them are pretty funny. You can get those and then just come back and continue the game, but like the game will just end, and then you can just go back and load and just finish to the real ending. But like, you could like agree with a species, let them take over, and they'll take over, and stuff will happen, blah blah blah. Or you can there's one ending I got, it was really weird, where these aliens came or something like that. It was really weird. You know, it just shows you how wacky this game is. But overall, I highly recommend this game. It's hard to recommend a game that demands such a high price. But I would say, you know, keep your eye out for this thing in the wild. If you're willing to spend the money, spend it. If you're not, just, there's always emulation. But this is an overall good game. That's pretty much what you want to hear. This is a good game. Well worth the money. It's not too long, but I told you it has some replay value with the hidden stuff. And it can get a little repetitive with the grinding. But just all the wackiness that's involved in it. And there's not another game like this. There isn't, which makes it really awesome. So, but anyways, guys, this has been Mega Tin Coda, signing out.